What's up, everybody? Here we go with the freaking casting machine, vacuum pumped driven. Gaskets installed. The right sized installment is there. The dome will be removed shortly. We have our scale. We have our measuring cup. We have our silver that's been cleaned. You could see my first attempt was not that great, but whatever. Learning experience. We got the furnace lined up. We got the flask taped with the model in place and the furnace ready for programming, which we will do after we mix the investment. So let's fire up the scale, which has been zeroed and balanced. We put our cup on top, which weighs 323.2 grams. We can write that down. 323.2 grams is the cup for mixing. But we can also just hit the tare button like that. And now we have zeroed out grams. Okay, a little too much. Go and bring it down a bit to 600 grams. Got it to 601 grams, good enough for me. Now we're gonna tare the water cup. 0 grammed. I'm gonna want 240 grams of my water, which we can just pour right over here. Let's just dump it in and see what we got. Okay, 138. And a little bit more. Boom. Okay. Went a little overboard, so let's just drip a little bit out. Ever so slightly. And what we got? All right. That looks good to me. Yeah, okay. Let's get mixing. So I'm just using a Black & Decker mixer that I got at Bed Bath & Beyond. It's 22 bucks. I was gonna go to a thrift shop and get one, but yeah, didn't quite. I found it easier just going to the Bed Bath for 20 bucks. Are you ready to rock? Let's drop that. And start mixing it. Yes. Excellent mixer. Perfect for this job. Keep going. Trying to pull the bubbles. Here we go, yeah. We're at 30 seconds. I'm gonna let it go a little bit since I'm first time. Still popping. Gotta keep going, I guess. Machine is at max. Oh yeah, you can shake it around like this, right? So to do that, all right, we're shaking it around. That's looking a little bit more reduced. More reduced. Shake it around again. Yep, there's no vacuum anymore. And that looks pretty good. Let's go into the investment flask. Before I pour, let's not over rush. Straighten this out a little bit here. Get a good visual of where I'm going to pour into. Okay. Come in from this angle here, so I fill into that spot right there. So I just might as well pour it all in. Okay. Let's now put this back on the vacuum table and put the cover on. Make sure we're secure, looking good. Investment table switched on and go. Like the max pressure. Let's see how we're looking. Okay, that looks about done. Vacuum release. Let it release. Get it almost down to 0. Boom. And I think we're good. Now we're gonna let this cure. Let that sucker cure for a little while. I think that'd be okay for a first casting. Let's see. Okay, we're at 109 degrees, 903 degrees. Gonna fire this guy up, load him up with silver, and cast shortly. Okay, we're loaded up with silver. Temperature is going to start to rise. Vacuum is plugged in. I have the gasket in position. Hopefully this part I'm a little nervous about transferring flask into it, but let's see how it goes. All right, I ran into some electrical problem that I think I solved by connecting it separately instead of both on one line. So just something to keep aware of, that these two cannot be on the same line. It's too much of a power load. So I know that sounds obvious, but as you can see, I'm in a shed and I have to ghetto rig it, Jimmy rig it. Okay, about to cast. I got the furnace at 903 degrees. We're at 1023 and going up. We're gonna get to 1088. Let it sit there for a minute. We're gonna switch the knob to casting chamber. Okay, so that's now been switched on. And the first thing I'm gonna do is turn off the furnace. So I drop the load on this line, put the flask in, switch it on, and then let it build up some pressure, open this up, and then do the pour in one shot. Okay. Shut it off. Open it up. Nice and easy. Go to the gasket. down. Hopefully I can do this one-handed. This looks like it's in the bottom of the bucket. See if I got all the detail. Yeah, it looks like the detail is there. I just have to get this investment off. So let's figure that out.